Hey Taurus, TT here with another channel message. If you are new, welcome to our little love nest over here on Talk Taurus Tarot. If you're returning, welcome back, you guys. So this reading is going, or this channel message is going to be um, for like Tauruses that are trying to, I don't want to say live up to an expectation, or you may be battling with the expectations of your parents or the expectations of what you were raised to believe versus what you are trying to create. Okay, what you're trying to create for yourself. You know what I'm saying? You know how you get to a point in life where yes, there are traditional ways of doing things, or yes, there are ways in which your parents did certain things, their ancestors did certain things, and I feel like you may be in that energy where it's like, okay, well, I want to cultivate the type of relationship that I want, or I want to cultivate the type of lifestyle that I want to live. I don't believe that there's one way to do everything, and that be the only, you know, that'd be the only way you can get to the same destination or experience the same type of level of success, level of relationships, level of whatever it is. And this plays out in so many different ways. Taurus, how I'm seeing it is it's not just about love and relationships, it's also about the way in which you go after your dreams or your ambitions. Kind of like, well, you know, if everybody in your family went to Morehouse, do you want to go to Morehouse too? Or do you want to go to Harvard? You know, whoever you are, you're doing a lot of things that makes people feel uncomfortable, or you're doing a lot of things where people are like, no, don't do that. Taurus, thank y'all for y'all patience. You know, I'll be multitasking out here. Um, but anyway, like back to the message. So, like I said, there is some conflicts around or arguments around roles. Okay, role could be gender roles, could be expectations of gender roles. Um, yeah, there's just a lot of like somebody has a temper as well. There may be some like personality clashing. A lot of chaos. Okay, let's just put it like that. A lot of people are fucking concerned about what you're doing and how you're doing it. Some of you may also be getting a lot of attention at this time, but I feel like the attention that you're getting is because you're shining. You're not trying to be in the same old stagnant mentality, victimhood. You're not really trying to be in the same circle. All right. I feel like you've outgrown gossip, you've outgrown chatter, you've outgrown sitting around being complacent, just talking about people, places, and things. I feel like you are actually aspiring to have more. I'm back, Taurus. Everything happens for a reason. I know at times it could be a little irritating. I feel like everything happens for a reason. A lot of, like I said, if you watch my channel, you know I get a lot of messages from my environment. Okay, my environment speaks to me. No matter where I am, it's always talking. Spirit's always moving. Spirit's always, it's a living, breathing energy. Okay. So let's go back to channeling, right? So like I feel like this has something to do with um yeah, I feel like energy is being thrown at you. You know what? Someone's sad here. What does this say here? Ticket. Yeah, someone's sad that they feel like they missed their time. They missed their moment in the sun. They miss somebody. Somebody could be missing their father. Okay, or they could be missing conversations with you. Um yeah, something about it's like a drought. It's like barren. This could be your energy, but I just don't get this as your energy, Taurus. I feel like your overall energy is like you're happy. You're happy where you are. Some of you may be feeling that way and you may be conflicted. Of course, not every Taurus is in that energy right now, but if you know like you're happy overall and you're not really like fighting with nobody, you're not really arguing with nobody, that doesn't mean that the chaos is not around you, and it could be like showing up in little small ways and maybe you're not paying attention to it, and that's a good thing. I feel like you're meant to be in this happy energy. you're meant to be in this, enjoying relationships, whether that be with yourself, children, or just the people that really are down for you. Okay. Impatience may be settling in, or some people may be thinking like, oh, you don't care because you're more concentrated on this or that, whatever it is. I feel like the fight for your attention has a lot to do with like you outgrowing certain people. And if this is you, Taurus, it's time to get up. All right. You know what I wanted to say too? This reminds me, I keep hearing, I was having a conversation with my mom in the car. We went to Kroger or whatnot. And we were talking about perfection, right? And in regards to perfection, I'm gonna try to condense the story. So we was talking about perfection, and in regards to perfection, we were talking about she was, asking me, what the, y'all see this? Why is the alarm going off? Every time I try to talk to y'all and give y'all some information, things just, and now the alarm is off. What is causing the alarm to go off? Like a warning sound. What does that mean? Fan it or something. So this has something to do with like someone, like you may be getting out of a situation and you may be evolving a situation. You're not fighting with people or arguing with them, but they're like, there's like chaos energy around you that wants to make you feel like them. You may notice that a lot of people that are sad or feeling very like attracts like, so a lot of depression, a lot of anxiety, a lot of stress, they may be coming towards you, worry, fear, anxiousness, but it's like they're gravitating towards you because they feel like you have the answers to help them overcome something. They want to believe in miracles again. So miracles could be happening in your life, Taurus. And if they have been happening in your life, it's to like inspire people to get up off their ass and like shake that energy off. And this winter is because like someone has been like allowing this energy to grow so big. You're expanding people's perspective around relationships. The people that are in relationships with you, family, friends, romance, you guys are expanding each other. And you know what I think? Like I was about to tell you a story and I'm gonna get this story out, okay? So like I said, let me make sure my mic ain't messing up. What did she say? So pretty much she just asked me, she was just asking me like, it was like a very random question. I feel like she was ear hustling. And anybody that be ear hustling on your conversation and then want to comment on it, that's like, mind your business, right? Anyway, so she was ear hustling and she wanted to know my perspective on a valuable or virtuous woman. Okay, now mind you, we're coming from a thought process or a state of consciousness where she was born in the 50s. Okay, so we're talking about that era, right? Now there's a different perspective around relationships, tradition, and all those different things. And I feel like this is something that a lot of karmic relationships or people that are forced to experience some type of departure of their partner or departure of their spouse, that some of those traditions were like karmically arranged or set up to create a wedge, an unhealthy wedge between partners, because I feel like, on some level that attack, okay, the chaos that was directed towards the masculine and feminine, or the matriarch and the patriarch archetypes, was designed to draw a wedge in between both of those heads and make them attack each other, make them be critical of each other, make them suspicious of one another. So there's been a very long illusion or agenda around the breaking down of a family unit. Okay, so in this extraction, okay, a lot of divine masculine and divine feminine have been awakened or enlightened in a way where their perspective around marriage, relationships, and how it has to begin and or attract and maintain and cultivate, it's not as rigid, or it's not as controlling as the prior years. Okay, and I feel like the reason why that is because that idea that the perfect marriage, the perfect relationship, the perfect everything, the pursuit of perfection has been exhausting and draining, and self-destructive behavior in relationships in general. Contingencies and, rat race and social status, and just all of those different dynamics that have nothing to do with the relationship has had a really big influential impact on how relationships thrive, right? And there's this idea that that the perfect image of that is cookie cutter, right? Cookie cutter. So I feel like there's this energy of like feeling left behind, like what's wrong with that generation, what's wrong with this generation, what's wrong with the perspectives of how we grew up. We had the recipe. You have the recipe to keep people stuck and committed and accountable, but those were preventative measures to assure that your relationship or your marriage was fixed, right? Fixed to create security on relationships. But it's like, and then they have something to talk about, okay? I don't want nobody to talk about me. I don't want nobody to say like, oh, they're going to be this or you're going to be that. I don't want to be perceived as promiscuous, or I don't want to be perceived as this. So like it's like I don't want to have to fight for the attention, or I don't want to have to feel like the pursuit of anything is something that even anyone should have to do, right? But there's a pursuit that's happening and no one's talking about it, okay? Let's think about it. The moment that the moment that a handkerchief was dropped, okay, let's talk about olden times. The woman has always pursued the masculine as well, right? So let's say, for example, she drops a handkerchief. She is sending out an energetic energy that there's an attraction, there's chemistry, there's something that's happening energetically that makes a person want to pursue you, right? Is she using chaos? Yes, because she's using beauty, right? She's using attraction. She's using fire element in order to get the inspiration of him to pursue her, right? So then he pursues her and she's holding his attention with that same fire energy, right? And a lot of times in those ages, how they held the attention of that person was by their physical features, their body language, right? They also held it through, appealing to the physical things that the masculine was hardwired to want or value, right? So which is why, yes, a lot of things are motivated by sex. It is motivated by attraction. you gotta want something or desire it in order to get you to move. Hell, spirit is using your attraction to get you off your own ass. What do you think spirit is doing? I'm gonna promise you a relationship just to get you to get up off your ass and want to do your own shadow work, right? Spirit is using things to bribe you with because you need to feel like you're on the pursuit of something. Well, why do I need to change this? It's not like it's a necessary chaos for relationships, whether that be family, friends, or romance. So to say I don't chase or I don't pursue, you're ignoring the most vital, like one of the most, it's because you can't physically see it. You're ignoring the energy that's happening long before you get the phone call, long before you have the connection, long before anything. There is something that's happening that you can feel, but you can't see, you can't touch, right? You feel the heat, but you don't know it's fire until you get close enough to it, and then you feel it, right? So Spirit is saying, that perspective around, oh, I don't chase, I just attract, is keeping you complacent. It's keeping you from aspiring for anything, right? So you feel like a victim because you're waiting for someone to come and rescue you. You're waiting for someone to say you're valuable. You're waiting for someone to validate for you that you're worth pursuing. But you're not sending out any attraction energy. And it's not attraction in I have to try hard. It's I'm not putting myself in the environment, all right, to send out a pheromone, all right, to secrete whatever the fuck secretes out of the shit. I don't know the fucking chemistry, but some chemistry be happening, and the chemistry just be chemistrying, you know. And the impatience comes from not believing in the fact that whatever frequency that's been sent energetically is actually manifesting. Okay, it just is. It's like society has really been programmed to deny and force someone to chase, deny, hold standards, hold boundaries, hold your horses, don't move, don't go. So yeah, there are people that are going to be used as those one in a millions, right? And the one in a millions mean that someone understood the chemistry. Someone understood the chemistry of what was happening biologically, instinctually, without words, right? Without confirmation. And those one in a million will probably tell you, oh, we didn't marry first. And then those of tradition will say, what? You didn't marry first? Oh, I'm not waiting around for no one to decide X, Y, and Z. My worth and my value determines what I'm going to get automatically. Yes, right? But eventually the control tactic that was taught and passed down to you will wear out. In this new reality, whether you like it or not, evolution is occurring. So whether my mother likes it or not, or anyone else likes it or not, evolution is occurring. You can stay in that old belief system. No one's telling you not to have standards and not to have values and not to have, you know, integrity and all these different things. But why is there a ceiling? Why is there a ceiling? Why is there a condition to what you will get your ass up and do? Why is there a ceiling or a condition on how you will express love, receive love, give and receive any of those things? It's a condition because that control tactic was passed down to you, and it was given to you as some type of validation to assure that you get the outcome you want every single time without ever having to experience a failure. Why is everyone so fucking afraid of failing? These are genuine questions that I'm asking, because if you never ask the question, you never provoke the thought. There's some internal work That's not just about the shadow work and cleansing yourself and being made devout after you feel like you done been through some shit. It's about standing where you stand right now, understanding who you are, knowing yourself well enough to know what it is you need, right? What it is you desire. Your desires have been given to you. So you long for something you may never get to experience because you're waiting for it to happen, or you're waiting for it to find you. So like that narrative, like this is like no different than watching Cinderella on fucking TV, Beauty and the Beast, Rapunzel. What the fuck? Why is it always, why is it always like that? Or why is it always a struggle? Why does it have to be a struggle to love Tauruses? Male or female, doesn't matter. Because this is reversed as well. There's a struggle that even masculine Tauruses have as well around these things. There's a struggle around the perception of relationships. Okay, something have to do or being patient to allow that relationship to develop naturally. You know what I'm saying? Or feeling like you need to fight for someone even after they decide that they no longer they want to be in the relationship. Correct? Because a lot of masculines are holding on to the idea, right, that they're going to get somebody back and they won't give anyone else an opportunity. So it's still happening. Like, no one wants to hear that. I'd rather be alone than go without my person. I'd rather die alone than go without my person. And this heart issue that occurs, and you don't know how to decipher your instincts from a fucking demon talking to you. You know, like attracts like. So if you're sad and heartbroken, you're going to attract more heartbroken energy. We are chemically connected to our environment. We are what we eat. We are what we experience. And a lot of times when you are realigning or you're attuning to a higher frequency of relationships, one of the biggest things that you'll experience is stability is going to be cultivated off of the joy. I enjoy seeing you. I want to see you. I enjoy being around you. I want to be around you. I enjoy, I look forward to seeing you the beginning of the day, the end of the day. I look forward to all these things. And naturally, that instinctual thing that was always there before man made it complicated or chaotic, the chemistry was the chaos. The natural chemistry was the necessary chemistry, It was instinctual. It was natural. It was just giving what it is. And when you trust your instincts, this is also saying, like, I don't need to chase that not chase. I don't need to hold on to that person because I know, like, my instincts confirm for me that anytime that person wants to feel happiness and joy, we are always going to find each other. So you don't have to hold on or possess the person or the relationship, because you don't need to possess the body in order to have the person. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense for you. And I feel like a lot of karmic relationships are discovering, and nobody don't want that shit. Nobody don't want that confusion. Nobody don't want to come home every day and have to argue about, do you still love me? Are you still interested? Constantly needing someone to do it for you because you don't know how to love yourself. You don't know yourself. You don't even know what you like. You're still trying to determine what you even like for yourself. So why should someone sit around and pay, right, with their time, their money, their energy for everything that somebody else did to you? Because all you can foresee is that this person is going to do the same shit that the past person did to you, right? So these newer connections, some of y'all are about to receive new connections, and you're going to struggle with being able to decipher or discern between the two. And it has something to do with control issues. It has something to do with wanting to know everything. It has something to do with not knowing the source of your happiness outside of another human being, right? This is why there's a longing, because there's a longing around my person, finding my person, and that person being able to, love me. And once I experience better, then I'll know it's real. What? That doesn't even, the math ain't mathin'. Okay, that doesn't even make sense. It's the facade. I'm pretending to be healed. I'm pretending to be ready. But the moment that this person starts poking at your heart chakra, the moment that this person does something that you don't like or says something that makes you feel some type of way, your first immediate reaction is going to be a trauma response. Your first immediate action is going to be, well, what does that mean? I heard that before. And you're going to start comparing, analyzing based off of those prior experiences. You're just going to do it. It's a natural thing to do, because the discomfort that you're experiencing from an unhealed perspective, and you're never completely healed, but it's scary. I feel like that's what it is. It's scary to open up, right? It's scary to constantly have to accept the apology of a person you don't want to be made a fool out of. I feel that energy of, I don't want to be made a fool out of. I don't want to grow and get to know someone and then they be taken away from me. I don't want to have to go through that heartbreak again. It's the fear of failure that keeps you from experiencing love and relationships. Growing organically is scary. You know what I'm saying? Because some of you are not going to have a fucking rule book for your version of your relationship. You may try to look online. You may try to talk to friends and family, and they're all going to give you a conflicted version of reality because you're doing something different. You're going to be doing something different. They're going to gossip. They're going to tell you what you should and shouldn't do, because this is you're basing the premises of your relationship off of the perception of everyone else around you. And if everyone else around you doesn't have healthy relationships, or they have relationships but they pretend like they're happy, and then they have the nerves to tell you, how to get a woman, how to keep a man, how to do all these different things, they don't know what they're talking about. Their perception is based off vanity. Their perception is based off the 7 deadly sins. And listen, for every sin, there's a virtue, right? And if you don't know what those things are, look it up, do your own research. Mastering the virtues of every sin takes failure, okay? The belief that you do not have to experience no failure and you can prevent it all by being a cookie cutter fucking person is the perception of karma. It is. It's the perception of karma. What is wrong with fucking bucking your toe? Does it hurt? Yes. But why would you have to do that? Well, now you know what it feels like to buck your toe, and now you got a good perspective. You gained a virtue. But this perspective, like, oh, I could get there if I do it this way. I could get there perfectly. Perfection gonna fuck y'all up, tell y'all, because you're gonna care about what people say based off what you have and where you at, and you won't be able to be happy in your relationship because you're always gonna look at what's on TV or what this person not doing. You're gonna look at the person sitting next to you and you're gonna be like, that person goes on trips. That person, does this. This is the surroundings that you have. And if you have that type of relationship, people around you wants to know your business. So some of y'all, you're not going to be able to talk about your business with your because they're not on your level. That's what I see here. Some people you're going to have to leave behind, Taurus. Rejection, okay? Yeah, people that are talking about you is like leaving a lingering thought process in your mind. I feel like they're talking about you and you're trying to do something from scratch, okay, because he's doing a canvas, but the canvas is like there has some disdain around you. So you may notice that these cords are being cut from you, Taurus. These energetic drains are being removed out of your life. The chaos magic that was sent your way to distort your perception and your psychic ability. They're like, the enemy is using your family, your friends. Oh, that person didn't call you, that person didn't message you, they don't like you. So you have to use your discernment in this time, because if you're being like told to avoid certain people or to keep certain negative friends or family around you that is constantly telling you or distorting your high vibration, like your head is in the clouds, right? It takes vision in order to create a new reality. The more your vision is distorted and clouded with negativity, the more you want to know what people are saying about you, the less you're going to be able to create from, right? This is pure creation energy right now. And I posted something on the community tab talking about Lucy, right? If y'all remember, in the stage, like the 8th week of pregnancy or something like that, there's this explosive energy there's this explosive hormone that's secreted, right? Where it's so powerful to the point where it's the equivalent of like an atomic bomb or some shit, right? That energy is like raw energy. It's raw ingredients. It's something that we secrete as humans during a state of creation, giving birth, right? So you're giving birth right now. You're giving birth to your new reality. You're giving birth to a new planet, okay? You're giving birth to a lot of shit, whether that be on a mundane level or a spiritual level. In that process, you're going to need to keep your vessel, your mind, your mind, body, and spirit clear. So this way you know that you're creating your vision and you're aligning to your reality, your fantasy, your future, right? Because it's a fantasy until it becomes reality. But that doesn't mean that if you can think it, it exists. You understand? That is it. If you can envision it, if you can fantasize about it, it exists. So you and someone else may be realizing that I fantasized for this so long to the point where it really fucking showed up. Look at God, right? I fantasized for it for so long and it's at my door. Look at God, right? That's the type of magic that you possess with that chaotic energy, that chemistry that you were born with, right? So yes, people are going to come and it's going to, because you got to make the bones, right? You got to make the arms, you got to make the hair, you got to make the facial expression, whether it be a physical child or a spiritual business, a spiritual paradigm, reality. You have to literally be so descriptive with your future that you're able to, where it's so real that you can damn near smell it, taste it, experience it, and it ain't even here. You could be literally living nowhere, okay, and everywhere at the same time. That is what I see here. That is why Spirit is saying in this next season, it's going to be very important that you come home and you gather around your rainbow. You know what I'm saying? You water what you got. You're going to have to trust your instincts and your chemistry and not what you can physically see, hear, or touch. No tangible shit. Okay? Some of y'all, and you might have to start, if you know you want to attract a job as a CEO, maybe before you actually get the job, play pretend, role play, and wear a fucking business suit. I don't know. Go dress. If you want to learn if you want to be a badass musician, I don't know. Imagine playing with some keys, even if you don't got the piano yet. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. So if someone is literally here, like the negative naysayers is being repelled. That's what Spirit wants you to know. It's being repelled. And if you happen to say like, no, I'm busy, yeah, I hate to break it to you, but I got other things to go on, it's because right now you are raw potential. You are raw creator energy. The fire inside of you is brewing. Where are you going to put it, Taurus? Where are you going to exert it? You know what I'm saying? And some of you are unable to experience that raw energy because, shoot, damn. Spirit, is that really what you're trying to say? Okay. Because you're avoiding conflict, okay? Yeah, you're avoiding conflict. You know, whether it's rain, sleet, or snow, whether it's hot or cold outside, whether there's one thing about Leo energy, and I'm not saying that your person's a Leo, forget the sign. And there's one thing about Leo energy at all, lion energy, instinctual energy. Listen, you know what motivates a lion? Sex. Okay? I'm just playing. Woo! Joy to get up in the morning, joy to get up in the evening. If you have Capricorn in your chart, you may be a little cold-hearted, okay? Let me tell you what cold-hearted people love. Cold-hearted people love fucking. I'm serious. Yeah, I can hear y'all cringing right now, but people that are emotionally guarded because they had to grow up early in life, they have like no nonsense type of attitude towards experience. The quickest way to know you're alive or to exert energy, that chaos energy, oh, you fuck it off. People mad at you, go fuck. Go have sex. Some of y'all are about to have some serious, deep ass sexual experience. And shoot. Ooh. I can hear y'all already. Listen, I'm telling you, it's gonna be so fucking worth it. Somebody is healing you, recreating something like something is going on here. You got soulmate, joy, self-worth. These are like all the chakra colors, all of them, green, yellow. So we got the solar. No, is it the solar? We have the root chakra, the sacral chakra. Oh yeah, someone's having a kundalini arising, a kundalini awakening, or they're having a tantric experience. So if you feel like you're in heat all day long, or you have like this burning sensation, it's not a urinary tract infection. Calm down, okay? But I'm like this burning feeling that's like radiating up from like your lower chakras up. I feel like you're being like fine-tuned, or some shit is going on energetically. It's hot in here, okay? You got your sacral chakra. I get to do what I want to do. I'm happy doing what I want. I feel safe, protected. Stability with a soulmate is here for somebody. And I feel like this person, this could even be like an exclusive type of connection, all right? Yeah, focused on we're together because we enjoy being together. Or we spend time together because we enjoy spending time together. And then you got the heart chakra. And I feel like the only fucking time you start doubting this is when you feel like, oh, people are going to say I'm stupid, or what. You start doubting what you are feeling instinctually based off of the gossip and the rejection. Oh, they're going to leave you. Oh, this is going to happen, or this is this, that, or, you know, what do you have tangibly? What have they done to prove to you lately that they love you? Shit like that hurt people. So I feel like the only time you feel confused about what direction you want, or you feel clouded from what you're creating from scratch here, is when other people ear hustle. Other people have a perception around the way things should grow, how it should manifest, what's considered organic. All right. Turn the lemons into lemonade. Like, think about it. This is like you know, going from a city life and you manifesting crops and you manifesting land and residual wealth. But listen, you had to have faith beyond what you could see in order to manifest this. You did. And I feel like your prayers are being answered, and it is growing organically, and you may not have been able to get a message about for yourself amongst all this chaos being thrown or happening around. And it's like, well, that ain't my message, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, you're grateful. Some of y'all are really in the process of, you may be 8 weeks pregnant, you know what I'm saying? It's a miracle after everything that you've been through. Like, literally, it's a miracle. So yeah, you may have to separate yourself from people. You may have to cut certain family and friends off that are like always negative, always arguing, always rowing, always disappointed, in opposition, creating battles. Their temper, you see how their personalities clash with yours. They're defensive to anything. When you see their relationships, they talk about their partner like they wear the fucking pants. No, Taurus. Over here, whoever you are with this stability is coming from a soulmate that wants for you what they want for themselves. Is it requiring trust? Is it requiring for you to have the confidence to know that you deserve this? Close the door, baby. So yes, it is going to require you to separate. Okay, I feel like there's going to be a parting here. You deserve this. You deserve love. Okay, you deserve to be happy. You deserve this soulmate. You deserve this relationship. Okay, and look at that psychic energy here. We have a miracle. Don't let nobody trick you out of love. Don't let nobody make you feel like you don't know what you have with somebody. Okay, some of y'all, this could be a new person. There's a lot of comfort. Y'all could be very intuitive together. Y'all could finish each other's sentence. Y'all thoughtful. So y'all both could be introverts, and people are telling you, oh, you should be extroverts. Don't let nobody tell you what you should be. That's what Spirit is pretty much saying. Tell them hi, bye, haters. Okay, it feels like y'all are dreaming a dream. Okay, this is an untold story in the making. Look, this is gonna be a wonderful fucking experience, Taurus. Y'all are having a wonderful fucking experience here. And I feel like, yep, and the sex is fucking amazing. Look at that, door to value. Look, when I tell y'all, this is how, when two soulmates come together, the fucking wealth that y'all are gonna produce is about to be sick. Okay, soulmate, self-worth, and value, because y'all both in alignment, or y'all both have the same type of frequency of joy. Y'all don't let nobody fuck with y'all stability. 4 here, 31 reduces to a 4. You don't let nobody fuck with your stability. You don't let nobody fuck with your relationship. Okay, and y'all have a mutual understanding with door to value that it requires great sacrifice to do fucking anything. Okay, this is not someone that's lazy. I feel like the both of y'all are very ambitious. It's a lot of ambition on this chart. Look at that, enlightened. Like, y'all may have great conversation. Look what I tell you. When I tell you, like, yes, people are gonna come back and try to make you unsure if you should go back to that past person and the past events. And I feel like what it is the loss. They feel like the reason why they're gossiping about you is because they have a consciousness of lack. Like a consciousness of lack that they should change, but instead of being happy for you and inspired and getting off their own ass, they feel like they're mad. Okay, they're mad that you lost them. You got 3. So Spirit is saying For some of you, the reason why your money wasn't increasing, the reason why your life wasn't manifesting the way that you wanted to have is because somebody in this lack consciousness was draining your creator energy, draining your stability. Look at that. You went from, look at that, the sacral chakra, okay, making you feel insecure in your body, in your sexuality, in your sensuality, telling you to cover it up and do this shit and do that. Wanting, hoarding it for themselves, stealing it for themselves, and then manifesting their success, temporary success now, off of your creator energy. No matter male or female, your creator energy is your discipline. It's your ability to fight for what you want, confront the pressures, the conflict with the energy, enough energy to see it to the other side. Even if you tried to manifest some shit with these lower vibrational connections, you probably couldn't manifest nothing because they drained you like energy vampires. Look at that, 31 and 13. So there's the end to you not being able to see the fruits of your labor. You walking into a door where it's 31. You went from what you thought was stability based off of old paradigms into actually experiencing the true stability, which is 31. Everything around you was dead. The people, the environment, the thought process. You were trying to elevate, you know, your hometown, your old family, and you felt bad to draw boundaries and cut people off. But your ascended master said they'll be all right. They'll get their ass up one day. But in the meantime, in between time, you out of here. And so it was. And right about now, like I said, some of y'all are about to meet a soulmate if you haven't already. Okay. If you know you met this person already, and I'm describing the way you feel, and you are watching this, yeah, I'm talking about you, boo. Okay, this is giving me very much zaddy energy. Okay, this is giving me what's that thing called? Okay, yeah, this is mommy and poppy right here. Okay, the root chakra. Listen, don't play with this. Okay, Taurus. I'm telling you, the 7 of Swords and the King of Swords. Some of y'all are dealing with like a King of Swords energy. The Four of Wands. I just almost stuttered. Someone's holding a poker face. Someone has a poker face here. What the hell is this? Someone has a poker face. Yeah. I'm not saying that this is someone that you would lie to, but someone knows when you're lying. Don't fucking ever lie. Like, this is a connection where, Taurus, be 100% honest. If you haven't met this person yet, I'm gonna tell you right now, be 100% honest with this person, because they fucking know that you think you might you think you might be mysterious, but there's nothing that doesn't get past this person. I'm just gonna tell you this right now. Vice versa. No, actually, I feel like whoever this is, Taurus, whoever's in the masculine energy, yeah, they're not to be fucking played with. Okay, where do you think you're going? This is the type of energy. You can't play mind games with this person. Okay, this is the type of person that will have you up at 4 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, unable to sleep. This is someone that knows how to make you cry. That's right. I'm telling you, this person knows how to get whatever they want. They choose if they want to let you think whatever you want to think. They choose if they want to let you think whatever you want to think. If you want to think that, you can think that. If you don't, and it's like I said, this person, they have a poker face and they're fucking quite confident as well. So I feel like, yeah, I'm telling you, this person knows. This is someone that knows that you're healing from prior relationships and you're trying to wear a facade that you're ready, but you're not really ready, and you're a little scared, but you don't really want to say you're scared. So you're kind of like trying to create your own narratives to help you feel more comfortable, to ignore or sabotage. So this is someone that knows that when you're sabotaging, Taurus, okay? They do. They know when you're over here trying to outrun them, outwit them, outsmart them. This person can run fucking circles around you. So if you think that you have it all figured out, or you know it all, or you can control the situation, this person is several light years ahead of you. Okay? And I feel like this person is here to bring your walls down, Taurus. And you may be so fucking scared. Okay, and Temperance with the Knight of Cups spirit is like, don't fight this. Don't fight this. Don't fight what is being created here. Don't fight against this person, because all it's going to do, you're just going to your transformation is going to be harder. You know what that means? That means that, oh, I heard spank you. Okay, so your transformation is going to be harder. What do I mean when I say that? Like, your transformation is going to be harder. Look at the thinking woman and the King of Swords. Okay, your transformation would be harder, as in this person is like, when you meet them, whatever you feel in their absence, if you know them already, right? This person may be giving you like 0.5 energy. They may be sharing their energy with you 0.5. If you resist this person and whatever transformation that you're meant to experience with them, trying to sabotage or outrun or whatever, like, God forbid they take it up to a 1 or a 4. If you're losing your shit now when you meet this person, or if you already know this person, imagine if you felt them dial it up. Because like I said, this person almost has like a chastity belt fucking around you. But this, like I said, is radiating from your root chakra all the way up to your heart chakra. The objective is to make you heal your heart. It's a surrendering process happening right now. I'll never let somebody do this. I'll never let this person. You can make it hard, or you can make it soft. They could be gentle, or they could be rough. Oh, my heart. Okay, this is the fucking wrong side. It's supposed to be right here. Actually, it's in the middle. Did you know that? Anyway, like I said, this person has a strong telepathic fucking connection. No matter where you are in the world, you can never fucking hide. Like, where are you going? Where are you going? This is woo. Okay, so I feel like this person, yeah, they may be not telling you that they know more than they're letting on. They may be leaving it very elusive, or they may be leaving it like very smirkish, because they see, letting you do your thing out here. Okay, that's how I feel. They just letting you whatever you say. if you say, I don't want this or I don't want that, okay, they understand. They understand that you may be saying you're ready. I'm ready to love you. They may be telling you, like, I'll let you take the lead. But truthfully, they have already fucking taken the lead. You might be trying to keep your heart closed from this person, and you may be trying not to fall in love, but this person is saying you're gonna fucking fall in love. And the sooner that you stop resisting, the easier it will be for you. That's what they said. That's what they said to you, Taurus. I feel like I need another deck. I said deck, I hear dick. I'm tripping. This person here is off the chain, okay? I just want you to know that. And I feel like spiritually, Spirit's like, take it easy. Take it easy on the Taurus, okay? They've come a long way. This is why you be in the Queen of Swords energy. is because you do not want to have to fail again at love. And the fear that has been like, you see this dark matter here that has been sitting and resting in your heart chakra is what keeps you up or makes you wonder. Okay? And you are putting on the facade that you're ready for a relationship. You ain't ready. Okay? You ain't ready for that yet. Do what you can do. Stay in your lane. Mind your business. Okay? Oh my God. All right. Do I feel like you are being, how do I explain this? Okay. I feel like the conflict that comes with relationships, yeah, you might argue. Yeah, you might have opposites of opinion. Yeah, this is forcing you to like speak up for yourself. For some of you, this connection is going to force you to say what you do and don't like, and you don't like to argue. This connection is going to make you say what you do want. Maybe you're indecisive. This connection is going to make you speak up for yourself. Stand for something or fall for nothing. This is someone that's going to pull it out of you. And until you want to, you know what, until you want to confront the things that you run away from, that you're karmically have had to experience or walk away from, until you confront that, maybe you don't like to tell people no, but you need to master how to have healthy boundaries. Maybe you don't like to disappoint people. Maybe you're a people pleaser. This person is here to show you that you don't run from the conflict, right? You take a risk and you go into the situation and you trust that the universe will balance it out for your highest and greatest good. You don't have to control the situation. It will happen organically. So like I said, this person is here. They're here to open you up, Taurus. I feel like they are going to protect you or give you some type of your connection with this person. Damn, I just feel like it's almost like, yeah, my house. It's almost like this person and you can like morph into like one. It's interesting. It's like you can morph into one, like strength. Okay, I literally posted something about Avatar, like strength. You remember in Avatar Part 1, I think she was like, so pretty much, like the guy technically was transferred, the consciousness was transferred to his body, right? He took the physical form of that avatar, but his origination was from somewhere else, right? He originated from somewhere else. However, she had a certain type of way or tradition, right? And through that tradition, there was things that she was able to teach him that, because he didn't originate from that land, didn't really have certain principles or fundamentals to kind of be able to, like, there was a break in genetics, okay? There was a break in genetics because, there was a consciousness shift, or, and this could be eradication of a lot of things. But long story short, for some, they would say like he wasn't meant to be there, but technically he was chosen for that. He was chosen for that position to connect with her, and they were in sync, right? The syncing process was something that, like she described in the movie, you got to allow it to happen. It's not just about, I'm the dominion over the land. That's something that religion has taught. Yeah, that's something that religion has taught. That's something how control has been the narrative, right? I have dominion over land. I have dominion over beast. I have dominion over this. No, like she described in the movie, you're acting like a child. That maturing process that she's describing, how we transition from life and death, how that's honored. It's a practice, it's an instinct, and the disconnection of that messes with that intelligence. So long story short, she was strong in her own right. You see what I'm saying? She didn't back down. She didn't care if she hurt his feelings. Matter of fact, she was naturally strong. But when he all the conflict that she brought to him to prepare him or to make his physical body, like, this is the one that's going to help you work on your body. When I say help you, they're not going to do it for you, but in connection with them, you're going to feel pumped up to do shit that you probably wouldn't want to do. So this person's like preparing you, grooming you, but you got to allow that shit to happen. You understand? And if you never want to change or accept the guidance of someone else energetically, you can really stay stagnant, like the entire fucking lack consciousness that you were previously in. So what I'm saying to you is that, how many times did he fucking fall off the horse and she like get up and do it again? It didn't matter the role or the gender. She was teaching him something, or it could be a male teaching you something, and you can't get caught up in the skin color, the role. You just gotta fucking get your lesson. Long story short, when it came time to connect with like the birds or whatever, she just said to him like, you'll know when that person is for you because you will lock eye contact. This is the most important shit that she said in this courting, mating process. He asks, how will I know if this is for me? How will I know when that bird or whatever dragon chooses me? She said, because it will try to kill you. Okay? So the pressure, right? Imagine that. How you will know that is your challenge, right? How do you know that that's the one that's choosing you too? Is because they will try to fight against it. They will try to resist. So your person and you, one of you is going to try to resist the connection, the sinking of that connection. You will face each other head on, eye contact, all of that great shit. And one will try to resist, and one will know without a shadow of a doubt that is the person. So no matter the role, no matter the beast, it is still the strength card. And that is because you were chosen and prepared for this mating process. A courting process is more of a mating process, if you ask me, because that's what it kind of feels like in this energy right here, like a mating process. Like lions, or I'm not scared of lions and tigers and bears, but I'm scared of loving you. So like I said, you maybe feel scared to fucking love this person, and that's how you know all the fucking failed attempts that's the fucking one. The good, the bad, and the ugly. And in that moment when he literally, like, he was wrestling with it and he pinned it down, and literally in that pinning process, that's symbolic for like holding still. All right. In that pinning process, what did he do? She said, you have to finish it. How did he finish it? She said, after you sync, right? After you connect, you gotta fly the fucking bird. Okay, so he had to fly. She was like, you can't wait. You can't wait for things to be safe. You can't stop when things heat up. No, you go harder, right? So you gotta want it more. It's getting hot in here. Okay, you have to want it more. Damn, hold on, my chin. I got a bump on my chin. Excuse me, y'all. Like I said, that's when you fly it, right? And even in that situation, they had to learn how to fly together. It's a syncing process, a yin and yang process, okay? So she was like, you got to go now. Like, you can't wait. You follow the energy. It just trust your instincts. And then you just fly like this or fly like that. So when he was flying, they was falling head over, like off a fucking cliff, like literally falling off a cliff with no parachute. That's what it's going to feel like. That's how you know it's the one. And and here they are now. They tussling even in the wind. Okay, they tussling. And then he grabs his Baron. Okay, Baron could be anything. Look up the word Baron. I don't know why I said it like that. And it's gonna come into the form of like constantly communicating about things that you didn't like, constantly discussing certain things. Doesn't mean that you're fighting. It means you're having a conversation. You're creating the conditions that work for the both of you, right? It's a flying process, right? Yes. So then what did he do? Well, he said, shut up and fly straight. So this person, he's like, shit, all that fucking yelling and kicking and screaming. That's what it's like to love you, Taurus. It's like, shut up and fly straight. Damn it. Because he had to choose what he was. It takes one to know one, equally yoked. Okay. The reason why that bird chose him and vice versa is because they both identified that they had so much power and strength within them individually. Together, though, it went well together. Okay, like peas and rice, right? And then, so yeah, now they flying. They got things to talk about. But if you remember, like, he also was chosen to fly the bird that everyone said that to fly the dragon or whatever that no one has been able to catch. So like I said, some of y'all, you need to be thinking big, okay? Because you may be thinking small. That's all I'm gonna say about that, okay? Strength. You need to be thinking big because you're chosen to literally return back to these gossiping ass fucking people. Like, yeah, big mistake. All right, you're meant to irritate their demons. You're meant to irritate their spirits around their traditions and their beliefs around relationships and soulmates and what that looks like. Yeah, big mistake. That's the type of shit, but you have to allow your physical, spiritual, and mental transformation. You have to be able to venture into that and allow whatever's supposed to come from it to come. Surrender, okay? You know, surrender. Like, I don't know about you, but I like gorillas, right? King Kong was my shit. But even in that, like, respect is respect, okay? You finna go and talk some shit to a gorilla? Hell no. You gonna shut up and listen. You're gonna be like in Planet of the Apes, what he did? He was like, surrender, Taurus. I'm telling you. This is someone, they ain't scared of you, Taurus. Whoever this soulmate is. Oh, wow. They are not scared of you. They think it's cute. They think your resistance is cute. Okay, this is the truth. They think your resistance is cute. They feel like, they know that you know that there's feeling. Look at that. Oh my God. There's no fucking way. Okay, there's no fucking way. I just got chills. Look at this shit, y'all. Did the Ace of Cups come out here? Look at that. There's like one final step, and that's it. All right. The thought, you have the same thought, the same feelings, the same fucking chemistry, the way y'all do things. The only thing that's missing is the fucking Ace of Pentacles. And look, the Eight of Pentacles, but it's in the working though. And you know what the Ace of Pentacles is? The Ace of Pentacles is like y'all have earned, okay, through this mating process, the ability to have it all. The entire new beginning is damn near almost here. 4 suits, new beginning. Look at that. You just need to open up your heart chakra and allow this person to love you. Allow this person to, y'all need to be able to do this together. Allow this person to show you a great time. Allow this person to make you smile. Focus on the joy. Focus on the happiness. Focus on, being happy to see each other when you do see each other. Focus on the stability, the harmony, the abundance, the domestic bliss. Happily ever after. Look at that. Look at this. Look at that, lovers. This is going to go by fast. Before you know it, the manifestation. You see how I just landed there? It landed on top of the thinking woman and the 2 of swords. The thinking woman and the 2 of swords. I don't want to see this for what it is. I don't want to be vulnerable. Okay? I don't want to forgive. It's too hard. I want to hold on to it. You're hoarding something, trying to save yourself. You think you forgave the past person because you physically walked away or you emotionally detached. But you haven't completely surrendered this person because you are trying to protect yourself from experiencing the repeat of it, because you don't trust yourself. You don't trust that your intuition will tell you when it's time to unstuck yourself. You don't trust that, you're not doomed to have a negative experience. You don't want to make any risk. You don't trust the directions, and you're deceiving yourself. Okay? For holding on to the little bit you do have, holding on to the little bit you can know. The comforts of your current situation is keeping you from your future, and it's preventing you from seeing this about yourself. It's preventing you from seeing it. You feel like it's safer. I'd rather be alone than to become a victim again. I'd rather be alone than to be hurt again. I'd rather be. Look at that, King of Cups. Some of y'all, TT, I did this already. I did this already. Look at that. But your wish is to have it all. Your wish is to have the best of all facets, all aspects of your human experience. Your wish is to build something that's really stable, that's really healthy. Okay? But forgive the past, and be open to failure now in this experience. Will you get it right? Will you have all the answers? No. Okay? Some of y'all are going to go from being the King and Queen of Swords to the King and Queen of Cups. Okay? Y'all are like going through all. You see how I showed you here? Y'all are like, we wished for this. We called each other in, calling in your soulmate. Y'all manifested each other. And you see how y'all are going from the swords energy, King and Queen of Swords, right? I said that was the first one. Y'all in y'all swords energy. I don't trust y'all. You know what I'm saying? We don't trust each other, but we think we got an idea of what we want. And now y'all are transitioning to just focusing on the love aspect, focusing on, how this makes me feel. I look forward to this. And y'all are transitioning and evolving together. And what comes next, then what's going to tap into next is that King and Queen of Wands energy. And when y'all tap into that King and Queen of Wands energy, y'all gonna hit the ground running. You hear what I say? You gonna hit the competition, the success and victory in y'all careers, in y'all goals, in y'all body goals, y'all relationship goals. All that shit is gonna be like Y'all are like, you and this person has mastered like shape shifting, being who you need to be to fit the environment that you're cultivating in. So it's like y'all are not a distraction in each other's environment, which is what y'all need. Look at that. And I feel like, yes, I'm telling you, this fucking empresses. Look at them. They got their eye on you. You're everything that I need. I want your high love and emotion. Girl, you're a good girl and you know it. You act so different around me. Yeah, this person is obsessed with you. They miss you when you're not around this person. Oh my goodness. Okay. You may be coming off a little like, I'm trying to put my boundaries. And like I said, just like that mating process, that sinking process that happened on the top of that mountain with that dragon and that dude off Avatar, that's what's happening right now. This person knows that you are in attack mode. They know that you are ready to put your foot down. They know that you are ready to say what the hell's on your mind and whoop de whoop de whoop. They waiting on it. They waiting on it. And then the Emperor card is them saying they want to fight. They want to tussle. They ready for you. They really ready for you because they feel like they know they're gonna win. They know they're gonna win. Period. And they just waiting on you to they waiting on you to, you know, they like your bark don't scare them, Taurus. Okay. And they gonna make you happy and you're gonna be good. Oh, this is some makeup. This is some like I fuck you to put you to sleep type energy. Oh my goodness. Y'all are doing this damn thing. Taurus, I gotta go. Y'all energy is fucking crazy. Love you, Taurus. Bye.